Breakups, few moments in life cut us deeply. They strip us bare, leaving us grappling with uncertainty, self-doubt, and a profound sense of loss. You replay conversations, analyze every word, every moment, asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Or worse, am I not enough? It's a spiral that traps us in pain. But today we're flipping that narrative. What if I told you that within this heartbreak lies a hidden gift, a chance to rebuild, to rediscover, and to rise, to become someone so confident, so grounded, that not only will you command your own respect, but others will see it too, including her. But here's the catch. This isn't about revenge. This isn't about games or making her jealous with superficial gestures. This is about real transformation. The kind of transformation that comes from wisdom, resilience, and growth. The kind that makes others stop and wonder, how did they get there? Today I'm going to guide you through 10 powerful, life-changing steps to make her regret leaving you, not out of spite, but through becoming the best version of yourself. And let me tell you this, by the time we reach step 10, your perspective on not just her, but on yourself and even the breakup itself will shift in ways you didn't think possible. You're here because you want to heal, you want to rise above, and I promise if you stay with me, you'll find the tools to do just that. So sit with that pain for a moment, not to dwell in it, but to understand that it's part of your journey. This isn't the end, it's the beginning. One that starts with strength, self-control, and a vision for a life that you can be proud of. Are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to the Stoic Path to Serenity, the channel dedicated to helping you navigate life's toughest challenges through timeless wisdom. Life throws many trials at us, but few sting as deeply as a breakup. It shakes our foundation, tests our identity, and often leaves us questioning our worth. But hear this, a breakup is not the end. It is a test of resilience, self-respect, and the strength to rise again. The Stoics believed that adversity isn't a punishment, it's a gift. Every hardship is an opportunity for growth, for reflection, and for transformation. They teach us a simple but profound truth. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your mindset, and release the rest. Because here's the thing, you cannot control her choices, her actions, or even her regrets, but you can control how you respond. And how you respond will define everything. Will you allow this to break you? Or will you take this pain and forge something stronger, something unshakable? Today, I'll guide you through 10 powerful steps that not only reclaim your strength, but also show her, and more importantly yourself, just how much you're capable of. These aren't tricks or cheap tactics. They're rooted in ancient wisdom and modern principles of self-improvement. They're about building a life so purposeful, so dignified, that others can't help but take notice. So, take a breath. Let the noise of doubt and regret fade into the background. We're about to embark on a journey of transformation, and by the end of this, you'll see yourself and this breakup in a completely new light. The first thing you think of is how to embrace the virtue of self-control. Pain has a way of taking over. It whispers in your ear, urging you to react, lash out, plead, or make decisions in the heat of the moment. But here's the truth. These reactions don't heal you, and they certainly don't reflect your strength. They only deepen the wound. The Stoics teach us that self-control is the foundation of true power. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When emotions rise like a storm, pause. Don't act, don't speak. Instead, ask yourself one question. What is within my control? Is it her actions? Number her thoughts? But you can control your own response. Anger, sadness, desperation, they're visitors, not permanent residents. They don't define you unless you allow them to. In that pause, you reclaim your power. You choose calm over chaos, strength over impulse. Every time you resist the urge to act on emotion, you build something inside you, a foundation of composure, a pillar of dignity. And trust me, self-control doesn't go unnoticed. It speaks volumes. It says, I'm not someone who crumbles under pressure. I am someone who rises. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take what the Stoics call a mental step back. Close your eyes, breathe deeply for a count of 4, hold for 4, and release for 4. This moment of pause can be the difference between a reaction you regret and a response you're proud of. The second thing is to focus on personal growth. When heartbreak hits, it's easy to spiral into questions like, what could I have done differently? Or, how can I make her see what she lost? But the truth is, The most powerful message you can send isn't through words or gestures, it's through action. And that action is growth. Right now, you've been handed a rare gift: time. Time to reflect, time to rebuild, time to invest in yourself in ways you may have neglected before. Is there a skill you've always wanted to learn but never had the chance? A class you've been putting off? Or perhaps it's time to prioritize your physical and mental health, hit the gym, take up running, or explore mindfulness practices. Growth is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who are evolving, who are striving for something bigger. But here's the key. This isn't about her. This isn't about trying to make her jealous or proving her wrong. This is about you, rediscovering your potential, reigniting your passions, and showing yourself what you're capable of. As the Stoics believed, progress is a daily act. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." So, take that first step, however small. Sign up for that class. Pick up that book. Start that project. Each step forward is a step toward becoming the version of yourself you've always wanted to be. Write down one area of your life you want to improve. Then, commit to a daily habit that supports that goal. For example, if you want to get in better shape, start with 15 minutes of exercise each morning. Small actions lead to big results. Third is to master the art of letting go. Letting go. It's one of the hardest things to do, especially when your heart is still tethered to what was. But the Stoics teach us a profound principle. Amor fati, love your fate. It's not about tolerating the pain, it's about embracing it as a part of your journey. The breakup is now part of your story. It may not be the chapter you wanted, but it's the chapter you needed. The Stoics remind us that life isn't meant to go exactly as we plan. What's done is done. No amount of regret or longing can rewrite the past, but what you can do is control how you move forward. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or pretending it didn't happen. It means making a conscious choice. Peace over resentment, growth over stagnation. It means acknowledging the hurt, learning from it, and then setting it down so it no longer weighs you down. Think of it this way. You wouldn't keep holding onto a hot coal, hoping it stops burning. You'd release it. That's what letting go is. It's self-preservation. It's recognizing that clinging to the past doesn't change it. It only stops you from stepping into your future. When you embrace amor fati, you transform the breakup from a wound into wisdom. You become someone who doesn't just survive heartbreak but grows because of it. And in that growth, you'll find a sense of freedom you never thought possible. Write a letter to the relationship, not her, but the relationship itself. Thank it for the good it brought. Acknowledge the pain it caused, and then symbolically release it by tearing it up, burning it safely, or discarding it. 4. Rebuild your confidence, 1800 to 2200. When a breakup happens, it's natural for your confidence to take a hit. You question your worth, your decisions, and even your future. But let me tell you this. Confidence isn't something you're born with, nor is it something someone else can give you. Confidence is built, one small victory at a time. Think of confidence like a muscle. You don't wake up one day and lift 200 pounds. You start small, with manageable weights, and over time, you grow stronger. The same goes for your self-assurance. Each small step you take toward rebuilding yourself adds to your inner strength. Here's where the magic lies. It doesn't have to be big steps. Set a small, achievable daily goal. It could be waking up at the same time every morning, completing a workout, or reading 10 pages of a book. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you follow through. The more you win these battles with yourself, the more unstoppable you'll feel. Confidence isn't about being perfect or fearless. It's about proving to yourself that you're capable of growth. It's about taking control of your life and making choices that reflect your strength, not your insecurity. And as you rebuild that foundation, others will notice. Not because you're seeking validation, but because confidence is magnetic. So start small, start today. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, the goal is progress. Write down one small, specific goal you can accomplish today. Commit to it. Then, at the end of the day, celebrate that accomplishment. Repeat daily, gradually increasing the challenge. 5. Stay composed and respectful. In the aftermath of a breakup, emotions run high. It's tempting to lash out, to say things you might regret, or to paint yourself as the victim. But let me tell you, true strength lies in composure. Staying composed and respectful isn't just about maintaining dignity. It's about showing the world and yourself that you're in control. The way you handle yourself in this challenging time says more about your character than any words you could ever say. Speaking ill of her or the relationship only reflects poorly on you. It may feel satisfying in the moment, but in the long run, it chips away at your own integrity. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. What does this mean? It means you can't control how she acts or what she says, but you can control how you respond. Choose to respond with grace, not out of anger or spite. Being respectful doesn't mean you agree with what happened or that you suppress your emotions. It means you choose not to let those emotions dictate your actions. It means you hold your head high, speak with kindness if you must speak at all, and focus on what truly matters, your growth, not her opinion. Remember, when you stay composed and respectful, you're not just preserving your dignity, you're creating a legacy. People remember how you handle adversity. And trust me, when you maintain your grace under pressure, it speaks volumes. Practice a daily moment of reflection. Before responding to any difficult situation or question, pause for 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, what would my best self do in this moment? 6. Achieve new goals. A breakup can feel like the ultimate setback, a moment where the life you envisioned is suddenly out of reach. But here's the truth. It's not the end of the story, it's the beginning of a new chapter. One of the most effective ways to turn the pain of a breakup into fuel for growth is by setting new goals. Not just any goals, but personal milestones that push you, challenge you, and ultimately redefine who you are. The Stoics believed in turning obstacles into opportunities, and this is your opportunity. Goals are more than achievements. They're a statement to yourself and the world that you're moving forward. They give you purpose, focus, and something to strive for each day. Start by asking yourself, what have you always wanted to do but never prioritized? Maybe you've dreamed of learning to play an instrument, building a business, or getting into the best shape of your life. Now is the time to chase those dreams. The breakup, painful as it is, has created space for you to focus entirely on yourself and what truly matters to you. The key is to break your goals into manageable steps. Let's say you want to run a marathon. Start with a short daily run, gradually increasing the distance. Celebrate the small victories. Each step forward is proof that you're capable of more than you thought. Achieving new goals isn't just about distraction, it's about transformation. When you set a goal and work toward it, you're rebuilding your identity on your terms. You're reminding yourself that you're in control of your life, not defined by your past. And here's the beauty of this process. As you achieve your goals, you'll notice something incredible happening. You'll start to radiate confidence and purpose. People around you will see it, and yes, she might notice it too. But by then, you'll realize that her opinion matters less and less because you're no longer living for someone else. You're living for yourself. Write down 3 goals that truly inspire you. Make them specific, measurable, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, write, I will lose 10 pounds in 3 months by working out 4 times a week and eating a balanced diet. Break these goals into smaller steps and track your progress weekly. 7. Invest in your appearance. How we present ourselves to the world has a profound impact on how we feel about ourselves. After a breakup, it's easy to neglect self-care, to let the weight of heartbreak affect your confidence and your appearance. But this is precisely when you should focus on yourself the most. Investing in your appearance isn't about vanity or trying to impress anyone. It's about regaining a sense of pride in yourself. It's about standing tall when everything feels like it's falling apart. When you take the time to groom yourself, update your style, and care for your body, you're sending a powerful message. I value myself. Start small. Maybe it's as simple as getting a fresh haircut, something that makes you look in the mirror and see a new version of yourself. Or maybe it's revamping your wardrobe, choosing clothes that reflect the confident, composed person you're becoming. The Stoics believed in living with dignity, and your appearance is a reflection of that principle. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you carry yourself differently. You walk into a room with your head held high, exuding confidence and self-assurance. But don't stop at the surface. True transformation comes from within. While you're updating your outer appearance, work on your inner self too. Practice good posture. It not only improves your physical health, but also makes you appear more confident. Adopt a morning routine that includes grooming, exercise, and moments of reflection. These small habits compound into a stronger, more self-assured you. And here's something important to remember. This isn't about her. It's not about making her regret leaving you by looking good. It's about reclaiming your identity, your pride, and your confidence. The world will take notice, and so will she. But by then you'll realize that the person who needed to notice most was you. Start with one small change. Schedule a haircut, clean out your closet, or invest in a new outfit that makes you feel confident. Gradually build a self-care routine that includes grooming, skincare, and fitness. Focus on how these changes make you feel, not just how they make you look. 8. Surround yourself with positive influences. In the aftermath of a breakup, it's natural to feel isolated, as though the world is closing in on you. But this is precisely when you need to be intentional about the people you allow into your life. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, friends, mentors, or supportive communities can be the lifeline that pulls you out of the darkest moments. The Stoics emphasized the importance of companionship and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the virtues of those around him, reminding himself to learn from others' strength, kindness, and patience. You too can draw power from those who uplift you. Start by identifying the people who truly support your growth. These are the friends who encourage you to be better, who listen without judgment, and who inspire you to rise above your challenges. Avoid the temptation to wallow in negativity with others who might fuel resentment or self-pity. Such environments only hold you back. But don't stop with your immediate circle. Seek out communities that align with your goals and values. Join a gym where others push you to your limits. Attend workshops, meetups, or online groups focused on personal development. Surrounding yourself with positive influences isn't just about company, it's about building an ecosystem of growth. The company you keep shapes your perspective. When you're around people who celebrate progress, you start to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Their energy becomes contagious, lifting you up even on days when it feels hard to move forward. And here's a powerful truth. When you surround yourself with positivity, you begin to mirror it. You start to think, act, and live differently. You carry a sense of optimism and resilience that others notice, including her. But by the time that happens, you'll have realized that the most important person to impress is yourself. Reach out to one positive influence in your life today. Schedule time with a supportive friend, join a group or class you've been considering, or connect with a mentor. Make it a point to remove or minimize interactions with people who drain your energy. 9. Find joy in solitude. 50 to 58. Solitude can feel daunting, especially after the end of a relationship. The silence can amplify doubts and fears, making you question your place in the world. But here's the thing. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's freedom. It's a chance to reconnect with yourself in ways that are impossible when surrounded by noise. The Stoics valued solitude deeply. Seneca wrote about the power of withdrawing into oneself, using moments of stillness to reflect and grow. In solitude, you find clarity. You discover who you are without the influence of others. It's in these moments that you begin to understand your own strength. So how do you find joy in solitude? Start small. Dedicate a portion of your day to being alone, not with your phone or distractions, but with your thoughts. Go for a walk in nature, sit quietly with a journal, or simply take a moment to breathe. At first, it might feel uncomfortable, but over time, you'll start to crave these moments of peace. Solitude is where you learn to enjoy your own company. It's where you realize that your worth isn't tied to anyone else's validation. As you grow comfortable in your own skin, you'll find that you're no longer seeking someone to complete you. You're already whole. And here's the secret. When you master the art of solitude, you become magnetic. There's something undeniably attractive about someone who is at peace with themselves, someone who doesn't need others to feel fulfilled. It's a quiet confidence that speaks volumes without saying a word. In solitude, you find the strength to move forward, to embrace life on your terms. It's not about proving anything to anyone else. It's about discovering the joy of simply being. Carve out 30 minutes each day for solitude. Use this time to reflect, journal, or simply be present. Gradually increase the time as you grow more comfortable with it. Consider trying activities like meditation or solo travel to deepen your connection with yourself. Lastly, learn. Move on gracefully. Here's a truth that might be hard to swallow at first. Moving on gracefully isn't about her. It's not about making her see what she lost or sparking regret. It's about you, your peace, your growth, and your future. The Stoics teach us that clinging to the past is like carrying a heavy burden that no longer serves us. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." To move on gracefully is to lay down that burden and step forward into a brighter, lighter future. This doesn't mean pretending the breakup didn't affect you. It's about acknowledging the pain, processing it, and allowing it to transform you. Moving on gracefully requires courage, not the bravado of hiding your feelings, but the quiet strength to embrace them and let them shape you into someone wiser and more resilient. When you focus on living fully, loving deeply, and creating a life of purpose, something remarkable happens. The past loses its grip. You begin to find joy in the present and excitement for the future. And as you rebuild your life, piece by piece, moment by moment, you start to realize that the breakup wasn't an ending. It was a redirection. And here's the paradox. When you truly let go, when you stop trying to make her regret leaving and instead channel that energy into becoming the best version of yourself, that's when regret often finds its way to her. Not because you forced it, but because she sees from a distance the life you've built without her, a life full of peace, purpose, and joy. But by then it won't matter, because you'll be living for you, not for her. And that, my friend, is the ultimate power move. Dedicate time each day to an activity that brings you peace, whether it's journaling, meditating, exercising, or simply spending time in nature. Reflect on the progress you've made and visualize the life you're building without looking back. This journey isn't just about reclaiming your strength, it's about discovering who you truly are. Which of these 10 steps speaks to your heart the most? Is it finding joy in solitude, rebuilding your confidence, or maybe it's mastering the art of letting go? I want to hear your story. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one because your journey matters. If this video has resonated with you, if you found even a single idea that lights the path ahead, take a moment to like this video. It helps us reach more people who need these lessons, and it tells me that you're committed to this transformation. And don't stop here. This channel is your space for growth, for wisdom, and for finding serenity amidst life's challenges. Hit that subscribe button and join our community. Together, we'll not only navigate the storms of life, but we'll come out stronger, wiser, and more grounded. Remember, this isn't the end of your story, it's just the beginning of a powerful new chapter. Breakups, no matter how painful, don't define you. They refine you. They strip away what no longer serves and reveal who you truly are. Remember, this journey is yours. Take these 10 steps, embrace the growth, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. This is your time to rise, your time to rebuild with wisdom, grace, and dignity. Let every action, every choice, and every moment reflect the strength you're cultivating. If you've made it this far, you're already on the path to something greater. But don't stop here. If you're ready to deepen your transformation, I invite you to watch my next video on Stoic exercises for finding inner peace. It's the perfect next step to align your mind and heart. Until we meet again, stay strong, stay grounded, and always choose serenity. Thank you for being here. Your journey inspires us all.